I'm gonna share with you guys some of my thought process when thrifting, how I decide if I wanna buy something or leave it. I have 12 things to remember, so make sure you watch until the end of the video. By the way, I realized I never really introduced myself, and some of you probably think my name is Yum because I'm Asian, but it's actually Yum, like Yum Burger. If you know, you know. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Number one on my list, I always say this, always consider your body type. Years ago, I didn't really know what kind of clothes look nice on my body because I was literally following influencers who didn't represent my body type or height. So usually I end up disappointed because the clothes didn't look the same on me. Like, what the heck is wrong with my body? But the problem isn't my body, it's the clothes. But with a little studying and researching, I learned what works for me. So like this, pants that are high-waisted are automatically out of my options. I remember before, high-waisted jeans were hyped so bad, and they were literally the only option. They were popping out left and right, and you start thinking like, oh, probably this is the best for my body type too. No. Number two, color is as important as you think. So do you ever get that feeling where a color just washes you out, or it feels too much for your skin tone, and instead of complementing your skin, you just look dull? Or you don't feel good at all. But then there are certain colors that you feel so fabulous. You look like, oh, I'm glowing. You look good in photos and videos. Yeah, that's what happened to me. So like this, even if the blazer looks really nice, really cute, and the cut and silhouettes are really amazing, I wouldn't feel happy or confident wearing this because the colors just doesn't work for me. So once you learn your body type and know your colors, shopping becomes really easy because you're already eliminating so many options. My gosh, I can't speak anymore. So now let's move on to some other things. Number three, think about your real life and not your ideal life. For example, you're really into formal office wear, blazers, tailored trousers, or anything office related. But girl, you work from home 5 times in a week. How many times are you actually reaching for that item in a year? Twice, maybe once to go to a nice dinner. I'm not saying you're not allowed to buy those. If you're styling them casually on a weekend, that's great. But if on the weekends you decide to wear something else, then when are you actually gonna wear those pieces? You know what I mean? So consider your lifestyle and build your wardrobe around it. If you love outdoor activities, then buy clothes that you'll actually wear. For example, you're holding an item and you can't decide if you want to get it. Ask yourself, is this for the version of me that doesn't exist? If yes, put it back. It's an automatic no. Number 4, check the materials and quality. I posted a short video talking about the hate on polyester. Actually, here, just watch the video. Why is everyone hating on polyester? And suddenly you hear people saying
100% cotton, wool, linen, silk.
Here's my personal take on the topic. Not all clothes have to be natural fiber. I live in a really wet province in Canada, and wearing wool isn't always practical for me. Like years ago, I thrifted a $6 winter jacket and it's polyester, and honestly, that made sense for my budget. Like, I don't think anyone can or wants to spend a $400 in a brand new winter jacket with the same quality. So buy secondhand clothes that already existed on this earth. And I don't think anyone should be shamed for the materials in their clothes. Like, that is so weird. That is bullying. Like, oh, you wear polyester. Girl, stop. Just stop. Also, just because there's a massive hate on polyester, it doesn't mean we have to throw things that we already own. That is wasteful. If you already have them, just use them and maybe don't buy more. That being said, I think I have enough polyester in my closet from years of purchases. Like, I was clueless before.
And I think you're probably the same too.
So here's what I do. My goal is to build a better option for my wardrobe, be mindful of my future purchases. So I am sorry if I am one of those people who's like, 100% cotton underwear, 100% cotton shirt. Because I'm not gonna lie, they feel better, they feel amazing, and there's nothing wrong with that. So the takeaway from this video, use what you already have, don't throw them away. Don't shame people for not being able to buy expensive natural material. Be a mindful consumer. It's good for your wardrobe and your finances. But yeah, never skip the care tag. Check what the item is made of. You want something that will last you longer so you don't have to keep buying clothes. If it's super trendy or popular, most of the time it won't hold up very long. Number 5, is it easy to maintain? I am pretty low maintenance with my clothes. I don't like special washing instructions. I usually avoid cashmere or wool even though they're sustainable. These days, I mostly go for 100% cotton. Hear me out, because if you're just going to buy a nice piece of cloth, like example, a wool sweater, but you don't know how to wash it properly, you might as well put it back on the rack and let someone else find it and take care of it. Don't be that person who buys 100% wool because it's trendy but doesn't know how to wash it properly. Let someone else find that wool sweater, okay? Aside from washing, how are you with ironing? Do you do it regularly? Do you hate it? Because personally, I hate ironing my clothes. So that's why it's hard for me to buy linen or silk. So that's another thing to know if you want to purchase something. Number 6, speaking of material, feel and listen to your clothes. Yes, I said listen because some clothes are loud. I'm not even kidding, like this jacket. It's very loud and I once scared the cat because of this. Poor cat, I know. I also don't usually go for clothes that cling to my body. I'm not sure if you like that, but I don't. Check if it's itchy. Again, this always goes back to checking what kind of materials was used. Number 7, do the fit and movement test. I know I look silly, but I always do this walking test. I squat and raise my arms. All of that just to see if it's actually comfortable. If it's uncomfortable now, it's always gonna be uncomfortable in the future. Check if you're constantly adjusting your clothes, if it rides up and you keep pulling it down, or you need a safety pin to hold things together. That's an instant no for me. You want something you can actually move around in. Number 8, size matters. I'm talking about clothes. I stopped buying pants that are super tight, especially on my abdomen area. I stopped sticking strictly to one size because different brands have different sizing. You can be a size 4 in one store and size 6 in another. In recent years, I usually size up because, again, I don't want too much pressure on my abdomen. It's really hard to sit, to talk, to eat. So get a bigger size. Yeah, girl, get a bigger size. I even size up for shoes. I used to buy 5.5 or 6, but now I usually go for 7. Number 9, clothing hacks are a no. I've been seeing videos of people putting belts on their winter jacket just to crop them, or use a safety pin to hold things together, or tying strings to make something look cropped. No. Buy clothes that don't require all of those things. Because would you actually trust a safety pin to hold your clothes for the rest of the day? Because I don't. It's such a hassle. If you're contemplating a purchase but requires a bunch of things to make it work, put it back. Just put it back. Number 10, don't be fooled by a quick dopamine. I remember before, whenever I was going through something, I'd shop in person just to distract myself. This isn't talked about enough, but retail therapy is real. And it can go from good to bad really quickly, especially if you don't have self-control, and your finances will suffer too. That's also why fast fashion is going crazy, because you keep buying more for cheaper prices. The best example is Shein. Don't chase quick dopamine shopping, guys. Obviously, I am not perfect. I've made bad purchases in the past too, but the past shouldn't hold you back. You can always make better decisions in the future. Number 11, think about the cost per use. This part might not be relatable for everyone, and I know this sounds crazy, but I finally bought a brand new pair of jeans, not thrifted and not from Walmart, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. I finally allowed myself to buy jeans that weren't thrifted. These are my most expensive ones. It's $67. That's expensive for me. And I was able to buy this because one of my videos earned $63. So I wanted to gift myself something. So that's why I thank you guys for watching and liking and engaging. A quick backstory, I've been wanting a dark wash denim for over a year, but I could never find a good one at the thrift stores. And after a year of searching, I went to Uniqlo. and found these straight cut jeans. And honestly, I didn't even know that Uniqlo offers free tailoring for certain items. So yeah, maybe I paid $6 to $7 for this, but the free tailoring made it feel more worth it for me. And I know that I will be reaching for this item over and over again, and it will not collect dust in my closet. Sometimes spending more makes sense if you're actually gonna use it a lot. If you reach this part of the video, please comment money emoji down below. Last on my list, number 12, stretch your money. If you're holding an item, ask yourself, how many items can I make with this? This helps you see if your money will go a long way. You're not just wearing it one way, it should work with other clothes that you already own. This is also why some trendy pieces die so quickly. They can only exist in one style. Like the flower choker or the checkered wavy trend, they're hard to style without looking repetitive. At the end of the day, buying smarter isn't depriving yourself from shopping. It's about making choices that actually support your lifestyle, budget, and values. So, do you think I covered everything on my list? If you have any ideas, comment down below and see you next week.